He had planned the day of his own death. A 49-year-old IT worker from the northern French city of Lille decided back in January he was suffering too much from Parkinson's disease and didn't want a debilitating decline that was too prolonged. Pierre Cousin, who went on French television 2 days ago to describe why he had decided to travel to Belgium this Thursday for assisted suicide. Assisted suicide, which is illegal here in France. Well, for more, we're joined by Camille Gosson, international criminal and human rights lawyer at WJ Lawyers here in Paris. Thanks for being with us here on France 24.
Thanks for having me.
Your reaction to this story, because it's something that's captured attention in this country. This man who decided that this isn't a case of euthanasia, this is a case of assisted suicide, who's decided that he wanted to go before his decline was too steep.
Well, although it's not about euthanasia, his story is in the context of the current legal debates at the Parliament in France concerning legalization of euthanasia and potentially assisted suicide, and also the other debate, which is palliative care. So it's a question that is very sensitive in France right now. It has been for several years. We saw it with the Lambert case 10 years ago now. And also,
this family was torn apart because this was someone who was in a coma. Half the family wanted to unplug him, the other half did not.
Yeah, and the family took the case to the French courts and then to the European Court of Human Rights, which ruled that basically there was no right to die in dignity, because there is a right to life in the European Convention on Human Rights, but there's no right to die. And so the courts tackled the question, but they always refuse to rule that there would be or no right to die. So it's been a sensitive question in France, and French people going abroad to die and to get assisted suicide is a matter that's been going on for many years. And there are a lot of people who do it, actually. In 2022, there were 70 French people who went to Belgium to do exactly what this man is doing today. So we are hearing about it today because he's been advertising his case, but it's actually a matter that's been ongoing for many years now in France.
It's been ongoing for many years, and this debate that's coming up before Parliament, the way I was reading it, correct me if I'm wrong, that even under the way the draft legislation would look now, he still would not be able to have this assisted suicide under the reformed bill as it would be presented. Is that the correct reading?
Yeah, it's correct, because the proposed bill in France imposes a condition that the sickness is life-threatening, whereas in Belgium, it's not a condition. The only condition, well, there are several conditions, but related to the disease, is that the disease is incurable. In France,
because in the case of Pierre Cousin,
he has Parkinson.
He has Parkinson's disease. He could live for years.
Yeah, he could live for years. And that's precisely why in France, most likely, he would not be allowed to do it, even if the bill passes, because the condition is that it's life-threatening on a short or medium time frame.
A short or medium time frame. We had the conversation. Let me ask you, what sparked it here in France? Was it, for instance, when we saw the Franco-Swiss filmmaker Jean-Luc Godard do assisted suicide? Was it over? He did that in Switzerland.
Yeah.
What is it? Why is this becoming a conversation? Is it because France's population is aging? Why?
Probably, but also I feel like the Lambert case really sparked a lot of conversation, because a lot of people were shocked with what was happening, and definitely celebrities doing it as well has sparked the conversation in France.
All right, I want to thank you so much for being with us here on France 24, Camille Gosson.